But I knew this is my world. This is what I wanted to do. So there wasn't really a lot of the cheering section was not there. So,
Right.
and I was raised by in a very strict Catholic family, and so for them it was like, oh no, you become a nurse or a doctor or a teacher or secretary or something like that, but no, not an actor. It's kind of it was beneath what they had planned. So I thought, how am I going to do this? How am I going to follow my dream? And back then, it was very narrow. It was a very narrow bandwidth of what we could couldn't do. So, I just hung in and I started doing commercials. And then I didn't know it at the time, but it wasn't calculated. But I thought, well, this is a fun thing to do. But then as the commercials showed more and more, because at that time, actors did not do commercials. It was beneath them to do a commercial. So I kind of snuck in there, slid in there, because I had this kind of all-American face and all that. So I started doing commercials. Friends of my parents said, I saw your daughter on the whatever commercial. And they were like, well, yes, wasn't she wonderful? And on and on. So they started becoming celebrities in our little town in California. Very funny. So I thought, well, that's kind of a good way to get in the side door here.
Right.
But my dream was to become an actor, and I thought, I'm not giving up. And so I just kind of tiptoed, became very patient, and got married and had 2 children. And but the dream was still there, and the dream was very loud. The dream was getting louder and louder, and I thought, okay, this is my passion. I have to do it. And if I fail, but I have to do it. And that's what I love to tell the young ones. Follow your passion and do it with all the love and zest and gusto you can. And if you find in the end that you don't like it, or it isn't all that it's cracked up to be, then go on to, dream number 2. Keep going. Don't give up. So anyway, that was my philosophy. And my husband was kind of like my parents. It was kind of like, well, why don't you become an actor when the children are in college? And there was this pause there. I was like, what? So that didn't work very well. I was like, what? Anyway.